Attraction isn't about logic. It's not a choice a woman makes, it's something she feels. And the difference between the man she forgets and the man she can't stop thinking about isn't just his looks, his money, or even his confidence, it's his words. Most men throw out generic compliments: "You're beautiful. You have pretty eyes. Nice. Sure. Memorable." Not even close. But if you say the right thing, in the right way, she won't just hear it, she'll feel it. And once a woman starts feeling something for you, you become irresistible. Today, I'm going to give you 5 powerful phrases, one so rare, so dangerous, that they'll make her think about you long after you're gone. But this isn't about tricks or manipulation. This is about speaking with presence, certainty, and emotional control, the essence of a Stoic man. A Stoic man doesn't talk just to fill space. Every word carries weight. If you master these phrases, you won't have to chase attraction, it will come to you. If you're ready to command attention and leave a lasting impression, hit the like button and subscribe. Now, let's begin. 1. I don't need you, but I want you. This phrase is deceptively simple, yet incredibly powerful. It destroys the #1 attraction killer, neediness. When a man is needy, when he acts like a woman is the center of his world, she instinctively pulls away. Women don't want to feel like they're doing a man a favor by being with him, they want to feel chosen by a man who already has options. Most men get this dynamic completely wrong. They believe they need to prove their worth, shower a woman with attention, and convince her to like them. But nothing turns a woman off faster than desperation. It signals that you see her as above you, and yourself as a man who needs her approval to feel worthy. This phrase, however, flips the dynamic entirely. When you say, "I don't need you, but I want you," you are sending a subconscious message. I am a man who has standards. I am whole on my own. I do not chase. I attract. This taps into the law of scarcity, the idea that people value what is rare and difficult to attain. A man who doesn't rely on a woman for validation automatically becomes more desirable. He is a challenge, not a guarantee. But here's the key, this phrase only works if you embody it. If you say it but act like a man who needs validation, she'll see right through it. A Stoic man doesn't seek approval, he simply exists in a state of quiet confidence. Use this phrase when she's testing you, when she's uncertain about where you stand, or when she tries to make you chase. Delivered with calm certainty, eye contact, and a relaxed tone, this phrase makes her feel your self-sufficiency. And once a woman feels that, she can't help but be drawn in. 2. I bet most guys don't make you feel like this. Some words get ignored. Some get a polite response. But then, there are words that sink deep into a woman's mind, words that make her think about you long after you're gone. This phrase? It's one of them. The reason it works isn't just because it's a compliment, it's because it plants a thought in her mind that she can't ignore. When you say, "I bet most guys don't make you feel like this," you're making her ask herself, "Wait, do I feel different around him? What exactly is he doing that other men don't? Why does this moment suddenly feel more intense?" And once she starts thinking about it, she starts feeling it even more. This phrase triggers the contrast effect, a psychological principle that makes people notice something more when it's compared to something else. The moment you say this, she subconsciously starts comparing you to every other man she's met. And if she's even slightly attracted to you, this phrase elevates your status in her mind. But here's the key, you have to back it up. You can't just throw this phrase out randomly, it has to come in a moment where she's already feeling a connection. After a deep conversation, when she's opening up and feeling understood. During a moment of chemistry, when there's undeniable attraction in the air. Before leaving, to create a lingering effect that keeps you in her mind all night. A weak man tells a woman she's beautiful. A Stoic man makes her feel something so powerful that she questions why other men don't make her feel the same. That's the difference. And once she notices the difference, she'll crave more of it. 3. I know you're trouble, but I like it. There's a fine line between attraction and obsession. And this phrase? It pushes a woman right into obsession. It works because it taps into one of the deepest psychological desires inside a woman's mind, the desire to be wanted, but not easily controlled. Most men make the mistake of being too agreeable. They nod. They compliment. They try to prove they're safe and nice. But the problem? Women don't want safe. They don't want predictable. They want a man who sees through their innocent act and embraces their wild side. That's exactly what this phrase does. When you say, "I know you're trouble, but I like it," you're doing something incredibly powerful. You're acknowledging that she's a challenge. You're suggesting that she has a side most men can't handle. You're telling her that you see something in her that others don't, and you're still intrigued. This taps into both her ego and curiosity at the same time. Now she's wondering, does he really think I'm trouble? What does he see in me? Why is he so confident about handling me? And once a woman starts asking these questions, she's already hooked. This phrase flips the usual power dynamic. Most men try to convince a woman to like them, but this? It subtly makes her feel like she needs to prove herself to you. Instead of you chasing her approval, she now has to wonder if she can handle you. But the key to making this work isn't just what you say, it's how you say it. It can't sound like an accusation, and it can't sound casual. It has to be delivered with confidence, with a knowing smirk, with just enough playfulness to make her lean in instead of pulling away. When done right, this phrase doesn't just make her interested. It makes her want to show you just how much trouble she can really be. For, you're different from most women. Every woman wants to feel special. Not just attractive, not just wanted, but truly unique. And this phrase? It strikes directly at that desire. It's not just a compliment, it's a challenge, an invitation, and a psychological trigger all at once. Most men rely on surface-level flattery. They tell a woman she's beautiful, that she has pretty eyes, that she smells nice. But compliments like that are forgettable. She's heard them 1,000 times before. What she hasn't heard, at least not in a way that truly matters, is that she stands out, that she's not like the rest, that there's something about her that makes her different. When you say this phrase, you're doing more than just making her feel good. You're making her wonder why you think that. And once she starts wondering, she starts wanting to prove you right. That's where the real magic happens. A woman who believes she's different wants to live up to that belief. She'll start showing you sides of herself that she wouldn't reveal to just anyone. But here's what makes this phrase powerful. It has to be said with genuine curiosity, not forced admiration. A weak man says this and follows it up with desperate praise, trying to convince her that he means it. A stoic man says it and leaves a pause, lets her fill the silence, lets her wonder what he sees in her that others don't. This phrase makes her question how you see her, and in doing so, it pulls her deeper into the interaction. Because now, it's not just about how she feels about you, it's about how you see her. And once that question enters her mind, it's impossible to ignore. 5. You don't even realize how powerful you are. This phrase is different from the rest. It doesn't just spark attraction, it awakens something deeper. It makes a woman feel seen in a way that most men never bother to make her feel. Most men focus on surface-level validation. They compliment a woman's looks, her body, her style. And while that can feel good in the moment, it doesn't create a lasting impression. Because beauty fades. Compliments about her appearance blend together with all the others she's ever received. But when you tell a woman she has power, when you acknowledge something about her that goes beyond the physical, she feels it on a completely different level. This phrase triggers something powerful in her psychology. It makes her wonder, what does he see in me? What kind of power do I have that I don't even recognize? It forces her to think about herself through your eyes. And once she starts seeing herself through your perspective, you become someone she values more than the others. But here's the key, you can't say this phrase to just any woman at any moment. It has to be said when she's showing you something real. Maybe she's opening up about a dream she has, a passion, a struggle she overcame. Maybe it's in a moment where she's showing confidence, strength, or raw vulnerability. That's when this phrase lands hardest. A weak man gives validation freely, hoping to win approval. A stoic man? He recognizes value in others, but never gives validation just for the sake of it. That's why when he says something, it means more. When you tell a woman, you don't even realize how powerful you are, you're doing more than just giving her a compliment. You're making her feel like she's capable of more. And because that feeling is attached to you, she won't forget where it came from. Now you understand the 5 phrases that make a woman think about you long after you're gone. These aren't just words, they're psychological triggers. They make her feel something different, something she doesn't feel with every other man. Most men rely on predictable compliments. They focus on surface-level attraction, hoping that flattery will make them stand out. But a stoic man doesn't try to impress with words, he speaks with presence, certainty, and intent. When you tell a woman, I don't need you, but I want you, you show detachment and self-sufficiency. When you say, I bet most guys don't make you feel like this, you make her compare you to every man she's ever met. When you tell her, "I know your trouble, but I like it," you challenge her, flipping the power dynamic in your favor. When you say, "You're different from most women," you make her want to prove you right. And when you tell her, "You don't even realize how powerful you are," you give her an emotional high that no ordinary compliment can match. This isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding human psychology and mastering your presence. A Stoic man doesn't just say things to fill space, he speaks in a way that leaves an impact. If this video helped you see attraction in a new way, hit the like button and subscribe for more insights on psychology, dominance, and self-mastery. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay confident, and most importantly, stay stoic.